Ariffa, this is Karen. Thank you for your patience. I was actually dealing with some kidney pain, and I just attribute that to all of the clearing I'm doing, because as we're clearing toxins and as we're clearing energetically, it does filter through our system. That's why sometimes you may, if you feel like you are clearing something, you may go to the restroom a lot. I have noticed that. And I know, like, if there's someone around that needs healing, almost like, when you connect to someone, your nose may start running a lot. It's because you're clearing. And you're clearing for yourself as well as you clearing for them, they're clearing for you. So, and this does get filtered. So I was dealing with some kidney pain. I've been taking my herbs for kidney cleanse. I got a great night's sleep last night. So I'm jumping in to get these done here and see what's going on. Okay, for Ariffa and her twin, please. And I deal with so many people, I don't remember your dynamic at all, but it's okay. I really don't like to know too much of the dynamic, because I know that the messages are truer and pure, but I know that you resonated to it, so we're just going to keep doing that and trusting. Like 6 of them. So I kind of just do this, and sometimes one card will pop out and make itself known, and then I would use it as the crowning energy, and it kind of also lets me know that the cards are done. But sometimes I just get the feeling they're saying, they're ready and stop, and there's not going to be a crowning card, so it just depends. But I just follow my guidance. I feel good things though. Okay, there's one that flipped over. What is it? The Queen of Cups. We're going to take it. Five of Cups on the bottom of the deck. This would be the underlining energy, which could be your feelings right now, because this is about a mind thing, because this person's looking down, they're lost, they're focusing on the 3 cups that's been spilt over, but behind them is the 2 of Cups, and the 2 of Cups is divine partnership. So if you've been feeling like this at all, which can happen, because there's always, there's these tides that come in about union, and they come in, and we're at a connection point, like I've explained in some of my videos, where you just know it's close, and there's this connection point happening. And then it ebbs out. And it's kind of like an ocean wave is how I see it, where it comes in, it's union, it goes back out. And when it goes back out, there's these little things that need to be cleaned up. So I feel like that happens a lot. And we're at that point where it's like it's so close. Like union's here, but the physical manifested union in this physical is close. Like I've always said and believe, there's some things energetically that need to happen. There's vibration that it has to reach in order for the world and humanity to handle this intense energy. It's the reason we split off in the beginning, is because we could not deal. The world could not deal. And so we've had to split ourselves off. We've had to fragment ourselves over many lifetimes. But this is when we come into complete, harmonious, full union. So you could be feeling like this because you're thinking, okay, it's supposed to have already happened by now. Have I done something? Is there something that's happened? And then with the Queen of Cups coming out, who is the loving, forgiving, compassionate, affectionate Queen, is crowning the reading. And this card has come up in a lot of my readings because I see her as looking down too. And this person is looking down that feels lost. But I really feel like she's focusing on this cup here, this big cup. So I feel like what it's saying with that, the message I'm getting with that, is that always focus on the love, always focus on the cup. The cup is like the Ace of Cups. And the Ace of Cups, if you can picture it, we'll see if it comes out. But the Ace of Cups, if you can picture it, is that golden chalice, which I believe is Christ consciousness, which is union to me. I've said that before. Unity consciousness is union. It's union with yourself. It's union, it's the merge with the Christ consciousness, which is what we're here to do. So the Ace of Cups is that cup, and there's the white dove of peace going down, and it's overflowing. The Ace of Cups is that unconditional love, that brand new beginning. It is being handed to us through divine source. So focusing on the cup and not focusing on any of this. These are the stories. These missed opportunities are the stories. Six of Pentacles is your energy coming in here. And I got this light shining on here. I tilt it down a little bit. But this is the Six of Pentacles. I may have said Six of Cups. Excuse me. Six of Pentacles. It's about balance. Balancing in giving and receiving, balancing in masculine and feminine energy, because classically the feminine energy is service to others, the masculine energy is service to self. So always balancing in giving and receiving. Your challenge. So we'll clarify that. But this always to me represents dark energy, a distortion, a lie coming up. It's a major arcana. Because to me, this is the opposite of the Lovers card, which I can show you that one as well. Your advice, the Four of Pentacles. And the Future card, the Hierophant. This is relationship. This is what's in your heart that matters. The High Priest. Okay, so as your challenge, and this also represents negative thought forms for me. So with this being the underlining energy, I feel like that is what this is. You could be dealing with negative thought forms. You could be dealing with some doubts. You could be dealing with your mind. This is your mind. This is a mind thing. The Five of Cups is a mind thing. You're focused on these three opportunities, these spilt cups, which are the stories that have happened in the physical. It's not about what's going on in the physical. That's why it's so important to connect with our twin on a higher level. You're already married in all other dimensions. There's already been this 5D merge between you. The only thing that we're doing in this reality is manifesting physical union, which is turned out to be more challenging than I think all of us ever thought, and taking a lot more time than all of us ever thought. But it's all that really matters. And because I feel like we have been so focused on the physical and so focused on the stories that we tell and what's happening in the physical, what our twin is doing. Like, because of that, and because there's so many distortions telling people to look at that, I feel like it is the distortion. It's led us astray from the truth. And the truth of the matter is that you are divine partners, and all you have to do is change your perception. This is what this card is. Lift your head up, stop focusing on that, and turn around. There is your divine partnership. So I feel like what it is negative thought forms for you, really, with this, but we're going to clarify it. Your vice is the Four of Pentacles. This is the card of greed, and it's the card of holding on. So I feel like your advice would be to let go, letting go of the negative thought forms and letting go of how you think it's going to look. Because if you have expectations of how it's going to look, then you will be disappointed. Because it never is how your mind is, because it's not a mind thing. Oh, wait, okay. They're popping out. Give me one more, please. All right. We got 4 of them. We're going to take them. Okay. So this is you. Okay. Because this card can be interpreted in many ways. But I wasn't picking up on an outside really negative influence. I felt like this was something you're dealing with. And this is the card that clued me into that. And also this card that came out first, the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is always focused on the love. And she is the most loving queen. And she's compassionate. So this is saying that I'm right about this being your challenge, and I feel like it is the negative thought forms. Because this is the tree of life. Okay? The tree of life is your mind, body, and soul. This is what this card represents. It's your spiritual wholeness. It's your spiritual health. It is, in truth, the essence of who you are. Mind, body, and spirit. Okay? And then we have just the luck card that popped out. Serendipity, clover. When this card pops out, it's saying, it's just reaffirming to me, like I said, this can be interpreted many ways. This could be a false twin. This could be an addiction. This can be lust. This can be a dark energy. This card can represent many things, but it also does represent negative thought forms. And so tying this card in the context with the other cards, it's about your mind and the negative thought forms. But with this card coming out, it's reaffirming that for me. This isn't as bad as it seems. If this would have been clarified with the snake or the fox that's looking over its shoulder or the mouse, then I would know we have an outside influence. But I feel like it's not that. I feel like it's just more about balancing and ridding yourself of those negative thought forms. And then we have the anchor that came out. So this is about security. But I'm not seeing anything that has to do with finances here. Yeah, we have giving and receiving here. And this is the greedy card. But clarifying the devil card as your challenge, I feel like it has to do with insecurities. There's some final insecurities that you're dealing with. And love is the answer always for those things. Loving yourself. And I'm not just talking about painting your toes or something like that. People think, oh yeah, I love myself. I take care of myself all the time. I'm talking about the true unconditional love for yourself that's saying, I deserve this big love. I deserve this big love just because I am Ariffa. And I have chosen to be here during this time of the golden age of Gaia, during the second coming of Christ, which is Christ consciousness. And I chose to reunite. I've got a big mission, and I deserve this love. I came here for the love. My twin loves me regardless of any of the situations that are going on, regardless what your mind would tell you. So I do take this as an insecurity, and insecurity is simply doubt, and doubting that you deserve it or doubting that. So this is what I feel like. It's still like some mind things. And the advice is to let go of that. Let go of the missed opportunities. Let go of the past. Let go of the fear. Embrace the love, because that's what this Hierophant card is talking about, because the ultimate message of the Hierophant, that glare is going to mess with me today, it's what's in the heart that matters. He's got this gloriously red robe on. There's keys down there. This is a relationship. This is a traditional relationship. This is the high priestess. But it's what is in the heart that matters. So it's just about, I feel like, telling you to tune more into your heart. There is some balancing going on. You're under that energy where you're balancing into. Making sure that you're receiving. If there's a need for this, if you've been a giver, then there's a need for you to make sure that you're balancing into your receiving, which I will tell you has been my biggest challenge on this journey of learning to receive. And I'm still working on that. Like, I just got the message to stop selling myself short with my readings. But I was doing that because I've not been guided to get a job. And every time that I've went to get a job, it's not went through. And that's not the path of least resistance. I'm getting resistance and this is because this is what I'm supposed to be doing. But not to sell myself short, because with me selling myself short, that's all I'm getting. If I'm putting out that my readings are 11/11, that's all I'm getting back. So I need to trust more the universe and God, that they're going to send me those people that are willing to pay the full price, and stop selling myself so short, because I'm in this mode where this is all I deserve. This is all I deserve. So I just keep going. That's not the truth of it. You deserve so much more. You deserve so much more, and to balance more into receiving. This will help you receive your union, your self-worth, letting go of insecurities. You deserve this. It's for you. Your divine partnership is for you. You deserve it. You're worthy of it. You're worth all of it, and coming into that wholeness. But like I said, it doesn't feel like it's anything big or major. I just feel like, because this card always says it's going to be a breeze. I feel like it's just you shifting that into receiving, into I deserve more self-worth, showing yourself more love first, because when this card comes up, show others love, be compassionate, but it goes to you first. Always you first. So loving yourself, knowing that you deserve it, patting yourself on the back. If someone wants to give you a gift, see, this is one thing that I knew, and this was an example that was shown to me, and I forget what video it was. I couldn't even tell you. I don't even think it was a twin flame video, but when she said this, it made so much sense to me. If someone gives you a gift, like just say somebody, a friend of yours, just says, oh, I'm thinking of Ariffa, and they go to somewhere and get you some flowers and drop them off. What do you do when you've been given a gift? Do you immediately think, oh my God, I've got to get them something else? I've got to go out and give them a gift now too. If you feel like that, then your giving and receiving is off. But if you can graciously accept that gift and say, thank you, I do deserve those flowers. You are so right on by getting me those flowers because I so deserve them. They're gorgeous. Thank you so much. Or do you immediately go to, oh shit, I'm going to have to get a gift and surprise her with something now? That is you thinking that you have to repay that. No, it's a gift. It's a gift, just like I was saying in the beginning about the Ace of Cups. So it's all tying back in now. The Ace of Cups. It is being freely given to you. This new beginning in unconditional love is being freely given to you because you are Ariffa. Not because you have towed the line and you have... So this could be guilt. This could be some guilt of maybe things that you think you have done wrong. It's not because you've been a good girl. It's because you are his child. It is because of who you are, and you deserve this. So I feel like it's just about the negative thought forms and your self-worth, and you balancing into that receiving. We must be balanced into our receiving. And like I said, this is what they're working with me on. We must be balanced into our receiving in order to receive our union and receive that love. We have to know we deserve it. It's about that, and it's about self-worth, and it's about being able to receive as well as give. And we've been givers in every lifetime, and especially in this one. And especially as the feminine, we have been as special givers and nurturers. It's time for you to receive. That's the big message I'm getting for you. It is time for you to receive all the good gifts. I hope this resonates with you, and I hope it helps to move you forward. Tell your mind to shut up and tune into your heart. And that's the big message. Thank you so much. I so appreciate every time that someone does book anything with me. It helps me to keep going. It helps me to provide free readings. It helps me to buy cards. Because you'd be surprised at how quick these cards wear out. Like these are almost all ready. They're kind of getting curly on the edges. And that means that it's time for new ones, because if there is a bent or a curl, then this one kind of wants to always pop out, and then it's just a physical thing that it's popping out and not spirit. So it's good to have be able to have the ability to get new cards whenever they wear out. So I appreciate you. I just wanted to say that. So thank you very much, and if you do need anything at all, don't hesitate to reach out. Namaste.